for a professional who's installing Edison Argos boxes, it would be quite literally be insane to do auto scans, pull in the channels and then sort the list. Far more professional and easier way of doing this is simply to use a USB stick, and the advantage of this is it's much quicker, and the other second advantage is you straight away you get the channels in exactly the order that you want. So what I have in my hand here is a 1 gig USB stick that we have on the TV Trade website. So I use this myself for programming up boxes. So what we have here in front of us is a satellite box that's only partially programmed, and it would probably take me 2 to 3 hours to program it manually to get it in exactly the order that I want it. What I'm going to do here is I'm simply going to take the USB stick and I'm going to slot it in here into the box, into the USB port, which is, because of all the wires, a little bit difficult to show, but basically it slots in here. And what will happen here now is it'll automatically pick up that the USB has been mounted, okay? And what we'll do here now is we'll simply hit the menu button, and we'll arrow over as far, I think it's the USB menu. No, it's actually the system menu here, which is upgrade by USB. So you can see the various options. You can upgrade or back up to USB. So this is where we're trying to, the upgrade by USB is where we're taking the information off the USB stick and putting it onto the box. So if I come along here and I do upgrade by USB, we can simply come along and we'll go through the various options that are there. So I have a file here called Edison 12th of April 2010, that's when I actually made it, and .abs, and it contains all the files, all the information that I'd like to download. And we can see the options then of the type of upgrade we can do. I think there's about 4 or 5 basic choices. There's software with no channel list. There's all software plus the channel list. There's all software plus the bootloader, and then there's channel list just by itself. So we know that the type of software that we have in this particular box is the latest version, and that's exactly what we want to continue with. So to make this process as quick as possible, we simply come down to the start button then and simply hit OK. So this is a particularly fast process because it's transferring the minimum amount of information, and also a USB is a very the connection is very rapid, so it's a very fast way of transferring that information as well, particularly compared to something like an RS-232 cable. So we're working through the percentages there. So after a matter of maybe 15 or 20 seconds, the process has been completed, prepare to reboot. And now what it does is just knocks itself off and it brings itself back up with the new channel list. Now this particular thing has the advantage as well over, we'll say, doing the manual thing, is it'll actually wipe what's on the box previously and just purely come back up with what we want. If you change particular settings on your box and then save that to a USB key, all of those settings will be saved in the updated version. So if we come along here now, if I simply go here, okay, this particular version actually even has the Irish channels added on. Now I can't even remember if it's for this particular relevancy. Yeah, it's actually for a local transmitter, so this has actually worked quite well, and you can see to the end of the list there, so it's a total of 118 channels on it, fully pre-programmed, and that's it from beginning to end.